years ago, I decided I was going to learn about how to get wealthy. Up to that point, I had learned approximately 0.00001 thing about money, and that one thing was not to use a credit card. So that's what I did. I went all in on reading personal finance books and listening to podcasts. I became obsessed, and I realized that I was on the wrong side of the table for creating wealth. I needed to run my own business as an entrepreneur to really make a lot of money. And I'm in the process of turning that idea into a 6-figure business. I share this solely for the purpose of showing you that you can create whatever results you want in your future with respect to money. You don't have to repeat more of the past. In this episode, I will show you the most important money questions that you should ask yourself to start changing your money results in the future, because your results are always based on your thinking, so you have to change your mindset first. I'm going to share 11 powerful money mindset questions. I have split this episode in 5 parts. So the first part, we're going to talk about what's the most important thing about getting rich. The second part, we're going to talk about your current money beliefs. The third part, we're going to talk about your money past. The fourth part, we'll talk about your money future. The fifth part, we'll talk about your money philosophy. And if you stay right until the end, I will share a bonus question with you. So let's get started. Part 1. What matters most about getting rich? I learned what matters most about getting rich in the very beginning of my journey many years ago. But it wasn't until this year, with all the craziness from coronavirus, that it finally sunk in. And even though it's been crazy this year, I feel totally in flow with earning, having, spending, and investing my money. What matters most is your money mindset. Tactics matter after you have an abundant money mindset. They don't matter if you don't have the right mindset, because you'll sabotage any chances you have of using the right tactics if you have the wrong mindset. What you believe about money determines all the results that you have in your life. Belief is just a thought in your head that you keep on thinking, so much so that you believe it's true. I want you to sit on that sentence for a minute, and it might just change your life. It did for me when I first heard it. Just remember, thoughts are just sentences in your head. Thinking about how much money you have or don't have, how much money you earn, the debt you're in, the standard of living you think is quote-unquote normal, that's all because of the certain beliefs that you have about money. Most people have such deep-rooted beliefs that they think are normal based on the class that they're in. So we tend to think everyone outside our social economic status is a unicorn. Like the guy you know who's super freaking wealthy and you have no idea how, so he must be an outlier. The truth is, he's just an outlier because you think he is. Realistically, you can create any amount of wealth you want for yourself. You'll need tactics of how to do it, but before you can get to the tactics, you have to have the right mindset for it. So below is a list of questions that will help you transform how you think about money. Awareness is the first step. Then you'll be able to question your beliefs and change them to create a better future. I suggest writing down the answers to each question, or using an online tool or a note. I've got an iPhone, so I use notes on my iPhone, but you can also use an app like Evertone. Part 2. Current money beliefs. For example, if you believe that time creates money, you will always think you have to trade your time for money. On the other hand, if you believe that value creates money, you'll focus on providing so much value to the world without thinking about time. The small difference is like everything for creating wealth. Answer the questions below to identify and change what your current money beliefs are. Question 1. What do you believe about earning money? Do you think time creates money or value? Question 2. What do you believe about saving and having money? Question 3. What do you believe about debt? How do you feel about paying your debts? Question 4. What do you believe about spending money? How do you feel when you spend money? Question 5. What do you believe about rich people? What do you believe about poor people? Question 6. Are you open to receiving money? Before I continue, be sure to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell to get notified about my latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or for all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Part 3. Money past. The questions about what you believe about money from your past focus on where your belief stems from. The point of the exercise is that you become aware of your thinking instead of assuming that your thinking is automatically true. Your past only exists in your head. The past is over. Your thoughts about the past are all that exists. So making the distinction is everything, because it allows you to change the story that you're telling yourself about your past, like if you want it to. You can tell whatever story you want about your past, so including what you make it mean about money. So the questions below will help you identify your money blueprint from your past. Question 7. What are you making your financial past mean? What story are you telling? Question 8. What were you taught about money growing up? Saving, investing, debt, earning, not talking about money, etc. Part 4. Money future. What you believe about your ability to earn, save, invest, and get out of debt in the future will determine all the actions you take and will therefore determine the results that you have. For example, the person making 10 million per year believes that they're going to do that. It's all they can see, it's what they know how to do. That's their limit. Whereas the person making 50k per year might believe that maybe 100k should be their goal because they're limited by their own beliefs. You can believe anything you want about money. When I learned this, I felt total freedom. So using myself as an example again, in January 2020, I was working full-time for another accountancy firm. And then in March 2020, coronavirus hit the UK, and in May 2020, I was let go with a number of other people in like a round of redundancies. In the past, I would have felt stuck and I would have felt like my life was over. But this time round, I felt at peace because my money mindset was high. I know that I provide value to the marketplace, so I knew if I wanted to, I could find another job, which is what I have done because I actually really like my job. But I didn't have to because I also had tactics at my disposal, so I was able to still have money coming in without it being linked to a job during a global pandemic. The questions below get at how you think about money for your future. Question 9. What do you believe about money for your future? Saving, investing, debt, earnings, etc. Question 10. What do you wish you believed? As previously stated, part of my financial education was reading books. One of the books I highly recommend is Money, Master the Game by Tony Robbins. In my opinion, this book, together with Unshakable, is probably the most valuable resource Tony Robbins has ever put out. After reading this book, I've shifted my strategy from investing in individual stocks to moving almost all of my additional savings into index funds through Vanguard. Money Master the Game is the best option someone who's not a creative entrepreneur has at building sustainable wealth. Like, if you're not ready to build a business or products that's gonna make you millions, then this book will provide you with a step-by-step instructions on what to do exactly if you want to get rich. I will leave a link to this book in the description below so you can purchase your copy. Alternatively, you can purchase the audiobook version through Audible. Audible is a company owned by Amazon, and they have audio versions of the most popular books I've mentioned on my channel. Although I still prefer buying a physical book, there are times when I need my eyes for something else, like when I'm cooking, at the gym, or going for walks. I fill these spaces with audiobooks or podcasts, and I found it useful, and I thought you might find it useful too. I have partnered with Audible, and if you go to nefeoguntoye.com/freebies/free book, you can get your first audiobook for free when you sign up. Signing up for the free audiobook will result in me receiving financial benefits from Audible, which will help out this channel. Part 5. Money Philosophy. Most people don't have an intentionally set money philosophy. Instead, they're just spinning their minds thinking about bills that they have to pay and how to make money. The questions below help you think intentionally about what you want to think about money for your life. This way, you can proactively create the financial life you want for yourself. Remember, what you think and believe about money is what you will cause you to take certain actions, and then it will create certain results in your life. So if you want to change the results you have in your life, you need to change your money beliefs, and that starts with intentionally creating a money philosophy to do that. Answer the question to create your own money philosophy. Question 11. What is your money philosophy? A final thought. Despite what you believe about money right now, you can change your money beliefs to be entirely different. Why not make 10 times what you're currently making? Why not have that be your beliefs? When you question your belief system and intentionally decide what you want them to be, you design your life from your future instead of creating more of the past. This is where you can truly design your dream financial life and start the journey of being wealthy, whatever that means to you. Hey Freedom Seekers, as a thank you for making it to the end, here's a bonus for you. I heard this exercise from Brooke Costello, and if you actually write down the answers in detail, it will reveal a lot about your money beliefs. Bonus question. How would you spend £1 million if you received it right now? Would you tell people? Why or why not? What would you make this money mean? What would other people make it mean? Do you agree with my analysis? Make sure to like and share and let me know in the comments. I also handpicked these videos which I would recommend you watch next. You can talk to me on all social medias or ask me a question on my website, nefeoguntoye.com. Thank you for being a freedom seeker, and I will see you in the next video.